as a man who's getting known, you have to be terrified of this, because you might feel actually that you're gaining authority, you're gaining status and even ajr. But actually, as you get up higher and higher, you're more and more at risk. And I personally, I would not put money on my ability to withdraw my inclinations, if you know what I mean, right? To really have that full discipline. I would not bank on that. So you have to put your defenses high. You have to question the rules. Just because Facebook decided you should be able to DM anyone and men should be able to DM women and vice versa, and what happens in the DM should stay in the DM, and all, just because they designed their app that way, it doesn't mean you have to accept all of their rules. You could have your own rule that I don't check DMs. You could have a rule where I check an email address to add a bit of friction, right? So only the people who are really bothered and the people who can be identified by their email address can contact me. And that email address is monitored by my wife or whatever, for example. You can put your own rules in place. But I would say to be terrified of this, because you are actually in the position of weakness. And I know it's kind of ironic to say that, because people talk a lot about the one who is famous having the sway and being able to exploit. And I agree with that to an extent, of course. But I would say if you're a well-known man, then you are at huge risk and you got to be very careful.
I think fame breeds temptation. I'm not trying to make excuses for individuals, but I also have to recognize that the temptation is going to be a lot stronger for those people because it's going to present itself more frequently.